Okay, we're on. I forgot to set the channel topic. Confirm if you would, please.
Math. Math. Which video can you Which video can you even finish squaring anyway?
I don't know.
Meow. Hey there, Mimi. Got your leg. Oops.
Maybe.
Brr. Brr. Come on, there we go. Oh hell, I left my drink over there.
Your
Jair.
Yeah.
You piece of toilet. Really.
Why are you unable to tell?
Maybe. It says it's live, but sure the butt isn't loading. This is we got 2 viewers.
2 viewers. Wow.
2. Ooh.
Steam, what are you downloading? You're still downloading Elite Dangerous? Pause.
Fresh that fish.
Refish that fresh.
Sucker, I said refresh. I'll cut you.
Don't cut you so bad. Gonna wish I didn't cut you so bad.
I'm gonna cut you butt. Oh, there's some. There's a still image. There's movement. Ah, look at Remy.
Huzzah.
Remy is the cutest. Michael confirms too. The shame is.
Thank you, Michael. So, good evening, Internet. It is 8:04 p.m. on Thursday, October 10th, 2019. Welcome to Thursday Thanatopsis. I'm your host, Mark Amsray, DJ Amstrack. That's Daniel. This is Remy. And tonight, we are going to be continuing Sunless Sea. Last time, we revisited the final moments of our previous captain from 2 years ago and proceeded to do pretty alright with their successor so far. We shall see how long that lasts, though. I hope it does last for a while. I would like to get further into this game. So, join us, won't you? Daniel. The lights, if you please. Thank you.
Okay, why are we seeing a blurb about deck weapons and seeing a chained shark?
They don't have to be related.
Like, does this mean that there's a shark-based weapon?
With freaking laser beams attached to their heads.
Quite ill-tempered.
It's a start. Okay, now I need supplies. Might also be time to repair. No, that's not exactly what I want. But I'll take a look while I'm here. The backbone of the Royal Navy, when the Navy had a backbone. Oh.
Naval burn.
Alright, do I have any port reports?
Say naval burn.
No, I do not.
Bro.
That was a noise that you made.
So I call I-483 last night stated that the first step up is a trap and to wait for the boat that gives you a forward turret. Or a ferret, if you will. The Pokemon.
Ooh, yes. Oh, but that... Well, what else am I going to do with favors, I suppose? Except buy fuel. I can...
Yeah, you can get like a lesser repair.
Yeah. That costs 75. That's nearly as much. But it does leave me enough for one more supplies. So...
But you only have 2.
yeah. Maybe I can go one more time without repair. I haven't been taking a whole lot of damage. Wait a second. Where? There it is. Well, I can only carry 1 cask of mushroom wine. That's hardly worth it.
Can only carry or only afford?
Afford. That's what I meant. Words. Yes. I think I'd rather just get one more unit of supplies and get out there. Okay. Well, since I don't have wine to take up to Vinderbite, I should start exploring to the south. So let's do that. Is that a bridge I can pass under? Nope. Okay then.
Usable bridge. No fun.
No fun indeed.
Discovered Department of Menace Eradication. Oh, you're discovering little places around London, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Let's swing wide and go to Mutton Island. Alright. There's not much wind on the Untersee, but Mutton Island suffers eerie gusts and buffets from an inexplicably local fragment of weather, and the air on the hilltop sometimes carries interesting scents. Sure. You stand on a cliff top looking over the little village. Smoke from the chimney of the Cock and Magpie drifts straight upwards. As you watch, the smoke tilts. The sudden wind thins it to a pencil smudge, then nothing. The wind screams unexpectedly, like a god cut in half. What a noise! Must be the caves around the island channeling the air. At least, that's the most comforting explanation. Below you, the locals each take nips from a shared flask and make a toast towards the mainland. The wind is southerly. Gained 2 terror, but 4 fragments. Sure, let's chat with the fisherman to get that port report.
Get a report.
That's not what I wanted. Are there any shops here? Is there a shipyard? Nope.
boat. 6 yellow light glimmers for a moment and fades. I think that's really the story of this. If it just happens without you.
Little ships throng the waters here. The crew grow wistful. They swap old stories of sunlit sea. We draw near to the Cumaean Canal, the way to the surface. Crib. Fragments.
2 shots, took it in.
Genote Harbor.
Hey, the smoke goes up from the funnel.
The canal ascends through locks and gates and shadowed turns to the sunlight of the surface.
The canal is ridiculous.
Gather information for a port report. Gates open and shut. The locks remain free from sabotage. If anywhere besides London is safe in all the Untersee, it's here. The surface nations have an interest in keeping the way open. Ooh, I have a move in the great game. A card game ends badly when one surface sailor knifes another for all the usual reasons. The other players scrabble for the coins that spill from her pockets, but you snatch up a scrap of paper they overlook. Curious markings. Dates, times, code names. Spies work.
Smells like it.
Mm-hmm. No, wait. No. Increase my veils. Good to have, but let's have a meal with him. Thanks for the meal and the company. No, no wine, it makes me sleepy. Oh yes, I can sleep. Too easily, that's the problem, he hesitates. There's a draft I take nightly, to substitute for sleep. It works well enough, and it keeps me sane and upright, but I wish I could enjoy just one night's sleep, if you could help me. We need a clayman from Polythreme, we'll need a mirror catch box, and we'll need to go to Hunter's Keep. I'll explain when we get there. No, I'm serious, I would owe you a great deal.
An interesting new quest.
Mm-hmm.
Take a clayman. Was it a specific clayman? You said something about Polythreme, but they totally sell it in London, don't they?
No, but they will buy them in London.
Ah.
You can see the indentation of a porthole on the rim of its cap. Must have been pressing its face to the windows again. Is it bored? The Blimmigan flails and squirms as you tickle it. Its high-pitched warble is almost certainly giggling. When you stop to check that you're not actually hurting it, it wraps its tendrils around your fingers and pulls your hand back. Apparently it is enjoying itself. Aww. Cute. Okay. More south.
More south, he says.
Yes.
Seriously, that canal is enormous and ridiculous. And you can apparently go up it if you have enough supplies and other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think taking a mirror catch box up to the surface lets you go for the, like, burning sun ending.
Sizzling vapors rise from the sea. Time slips sideways. A coil of rope has stung a stoker, and his fellows beat it to death. We are under the hand of the Iron Republic.
They beat the coil of rope to death?
That's what it sounded like.
Reminds me of Bass Song. The metal works.
The metal works. The metal works. The metal works. Factory engines roar like false lions. Hell's client state. Be wary, their laws are not the laws of man or nature. Blood thunders in the dock pipes. Crimson lightning skitters across the deck, leaps to the rail, curls there like a cat. The city is reflected in a glassy calm harbor water. The citizens there have the heads of dogs and serpents. Hell has brought freedom to the Iron Republic, freedom from all laws, even those of nature. Your fears line up on the quay, waiting, waving like old lovers. You need Terror 70.
Boy, I wonder what that does.
Engage an officer, the irrepressible cannoneer. Sir, are you looking for a gunner? He costs 20 echoes. Which I don't have, but I will. Do they need shore leave this badly? Probably this will increase your terror. Perhaps something else horrible will happen.
What's it require that you don't have?
50 echoes.
Oh, why did you spend that?
Market of Hungers, the Parliament of Flies. The Market of Hungers with its spires and sigils. Is it a parody of the bazaar? Today, flies fill its arcades. Buzz, buzz. Compile a port report. It won't be entirely straightforward. The streets won't lie straight, and the ink freezes whenever you look away from the inkwell. Fund a Tittering Artificers project. Nearly ready, yes, nearly ready. I need more. You can have the prototype when it's done. Take it. Kill with it. I want to see what damage you can do. Ammunition will be difficult. It will cost you so much. But the weapon, oh, the weapon! A forward-mounted weapon with unusual characteristics. Needs 7 Stygian ivory and 12 double-bone dice.
And one other thing that you appear to actually have.
One secret. Well, let's compile a port report. To record the Republic's events, it's like trying to sing wax or believe water. You do what you can. The third paragraph buds eyes. The date is fundamentally wrong. The full stops bite. You do what you can.
Ow! Jerks.
You've gained 2 pages. Wow. Nice. 1 tale of terror and 1 memory of distant shores. And, of course, the port report.
Useful.
Indeed. I can buy fuel for 8.
Ooh. That's cheaper even than Palmerston by 1.
Mm-hmm.
What else can you buy and sell?
Nothing. This is the only shop.
Always sells food. Use a market story choice for more goods. I see. And this is
I could go
Iron Republic.
here. Let's see. Yes. Market of Hungers with its spires and sigils. The Merc folds. Visit the shops tab. You've gained 1 terror and 1 fragment. House of Pleasures. Romantic literature. Scintillac. I can sell both of those. Dread Surmise with 9 searing enigmas. Or I can buy Parabola Linen for 57. Which I'm pretty sure is quite a bit cheaper than in, yeah.
I'm guessing the flies don't always... I'm guessing this varies depending on when.
Yes. I'm betting that the prices don't vary, but the availability does. Like what they will buy and what they will sell.
It's
Judgment's
complex enough that I'll
Egg.
need a bigger table.
Is this a soul? It's pale and bright. Souls like this, they say, are the spores of strange gods. Well, either way, all I can afford is fuel, and more fuel is always helpful, so I will do it.
And now you're broke.
And now I'm broke.
What do you have on board?
Hold.
Now you have some Parabola in it.
Some spider silk, some prisoner's honey, and supplies and fuel.
Did somebody want some linen somewhere north?
In Fallen London. Yes, they wanted 7 units of it, I believe.
Whew.
Yeah.
If only we had Marcos and could buy some.
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
Fed the crew. The crew hate bees. Do 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 do. Bees. Man, look at that ship set. This is gradually pulling on the fuel. Reminds me of my car. Like, what do you mean it goes over 400 miles on a 13-gallon tank? I mean it goes over 400 miles. Corkery Bay. Sickly yellow light flames again. Found metal with sharp with sparks. Ozonal coronas haunt the ship. This is on edge.
Oh, I hope that doesn't mean Lifeberg. Why is it yellow? No. Watch out where the Huskies go.
Here's a port.
A ruined port.
Oh. Check out all that corrupted fireworks.
Oh, I am not going near that thing.
Whoa! Hello,
But it's
dragon.
coming towards me.
Run.
Glorious Dreadnought. I'm headed straight away from you.
Ooh, Grand Geo.
That sounds cool.
Oh, afraid that's what the red crystals be. Okay, neat. So I guess that scary aura was the boat down there.
Yeah.
Is that the scary boat that the pirates talk about sometimes?
Could be.
Like, no, it's just a whatever the heck glass vessel. You discovered Zello's town. Just die.
Zello.
Grand pudding cups.
A naval base with the Royal Navy's emblems curiously amended. Efficient, bright-eyed women and men work briskly everywhere you look. They're singing hymns with unfamiliar words. Hard-faced Royal Marines watch you carefully, barring entry to the geode's heart. A plaque by the docks has been defaced with orange paint, but you can still make out the original inscription. Station V, Adjunct. Or Station 5, Adjunct. What is this place? The Commodore may be able to give you a few minutes. The Commodore shakes your hand warmly. He's a handsome, open-faced fellow in an immaculate Navy uniform. His office is equally handsome. It overlooks the glittering interior Crystal Cliff. It must be as well lit as any study in the Neath. He deflects questions about the purpose of this installation, classified, you know, but smilingly offers you tea, biscuits, and mineralogical anecdotes. The biscuits are good, but the anecdotes rather blend one into the next. You find yourself nodding, and then you jerk suddenly awake. The Commodore is smiling. Your cup is empty. You feel well. Very well. A little euphoric, even. Come back soon, he says softly. Lost 5 terror, 1 memory of distant shores. And memoirs, a sunstroke. The light, it's pretty. Menaces, yearning, burning.
Oh! Oh!
Ooh, engage an officer, the Carnelian exile. A dark-spectacled woman is a first officer. Sir, take me with you. I am no longer welcome here, and I will show you where we need to go. You know what? Sure. Doesn't cost any money. Here I am. A ship, I suppose, is both always here and never there, because there becomes here. What? Now have a Carnelian exile.
Well, that makes sense.
Soft-spoken and a little mystical. How much does she see?
A ship is always here and never there, because on a ship, there becomes here.
Mm-hmm.
By the owing.
You take discreet notes. The Marines are watching.
But I wanted to take continuous notes. So, what's the new officer do?
Let's find out. Mirrors +6, pages +3.
And your...
Iron 8, veils 3, hearts 1. She's good.
She's definitely the one to have on the sea, I think. What about Mr. I've got a sigil on my face?
Mirror 6, veils 3. So, similar.
Pretty similar. I'm sure they offer different quest lines when you talk to them.
Of course. Okay. Let's not head any further south for now.
Is the Dawn machine the thing you ran afoul of, I wonder?
I wonder.
There's the dawn machine thing, or what that thing was defending.
That could be.
Guardian.
Maybe I should come this way since the... Oh, nope, 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 nope. There it is, there it is. Glorious Dreadnought.
Does it really want to fight? I think it does.
Yep.
Well, actually, it's probably just trying to repel you, but... Don't want to fight a dreadnought. What about that one, bad?
It's probably not an island of interest.
Yeah, it's worth 50 dang fragments.
Yeah.
Castle Clare. I don't even know what that is. Good for it. You are running dangerously on supplies.
Yep.
About to hit. No name. Pretty solid down three. You have to eat the next crabby fight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't like you.
Ah, no, that's a dreadnought. Yeah, I'm going. Woo!
Missed. Fire! Oh no.
Oh, shoot!
Succeeded in a hearts challenge.
Ow!
Lost 18 hull. Ooh.
Ow! Shoot. I mean, don't shoot, run.
Run. No.
Oh, come on!
Why?
Stupid boat!
Okay, well, shipmate, keep the merciless modiste, because she is good, and I didn't really have anything else worth saving. Unless, of course, like, some amount of stats. Nope, that's the one.
Yeah, we were actually making progress again.
We were.
Now the Z's gonna be all mixed up again and don't know where anything is.
Alright, let's start as an urchin. Some veils.
A sea urchin.
Ooh. Your friend, another Longshanks, knows a little of gunnery. Only a little, but she can help.
Oh, sorry, a Z urchin.
Gained 10 echoes. Longshanks gunner. 25 veils.
What's a Langshanks?
Longshanks.
What's a Langshanks?
Hearing aid.
No, I'm joking. But what
I
is
know.
a Longshanks armor?
It is a street urchin who's grown too tall, basically, to still be a street urchin.
Huh. Shanks?
legs.
Want to see something horrifying?
I'm not sure. I mean, that's not that bad.
Not sure it would taste good. I don't want that much salt in my cereal.
I don't think it'd be that bad either, though.
Flamin' Hot Cheerios, on the other hand. Forge them and grant them unto me. I would consume.
Alright.
I would absorb.
Wealth sounds like a good ambition. The Untersea is full of riches. Death and darkness, too, but it's worth the gamble. Captain
Jean-Luc Picard.
of the USS.
Enterprise. Sorry, I thought you were in Enterprise.
Well, I mean, we were trading off at intervals, you know. So it was like Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Keep it regular like that.
Wouldn't that cause it to get quite hypnotic, though? I should say it a little louder so the microphone picks up.
Talking and in one long unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic, incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic.
Quite hypnotic.
Incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic. Quite hypnotic. Okay, which one of these looks right?
Ah! Nice tentacle hat she's got. Science.
Yeah, let's just go with that one.
The most boring one of them all. That sounds like a real square.
It actually took it.
That's the term for people who get shot in the neck.
Indeed.
Lefty Longshanks versus Pippi Longstockings. Fight.
Advice for captains, yes.
Yes.
Sell the book.
Delicious.
Lodgings. Read the papers.
Good news.
Wait, that's where I just was. London. Hey, the Blimmigan is back. Hey, guy.
Beats that crazy ferret.
Uh-huh.
Which you have. Just come with a ferret. You just come with a ferret, don't you?
Uh-huh.
There's always a ferret. Ooh, you have a gunnery officer.
Yeah, that's the Longshanks gunner.
Oh, wow. She,
Iron +1.
kind of sucks to start with, but I'll bet she upgrades or something.
Maybe. Gnomic gallivant to the Cumaean Canal or the Iron and Misery funging station, or both. History is a horse. Who will prick it with their spurs? He cries to no one in particular. A drop of blood may be as precious as a ruby.
What a goofball.
Sure. He puffs out his chest. Ruby studs gleam in the lamplight. I knew London had enterprising souls still left in it. I am seeking truths, Captain, which, I am told, I may find in the Iron and Misery Funging Station and the Cumaean Canal. Ideally, I'd learn both, but I could settle for one. For at Port Cecil, there will be a contest, and we will change the world with a game of chess. A king will fall. Cool. He doesn't count as an officer, does he? No.
Lightly worrying. Nope, he's cargo.
Yep.
And Iron and Misery Funging Station tends to be slightly to the east, as far as I can tell, usually northeast. And it seems like the Cumaean Canal is always on the left shore somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I could have said west.
You could have, but you didn't.
But I didn't. I blew in while placidly didn't. Most verily did I not.
Retrieve strategic information from the Iron and Misery Company Funging Station.
All the more reason to visit the funging station.
Let's top off our Zailers.
Offer passage to Doom Colonist.
Yep.
Pretty darn likely to find Doom Colonies early enough. Tends to be on the northwest.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're heading to Vendor Blight, you can sell...
Wine.
They'll also outright purchase recent news for 10? Yeah, that's 10.
I accidentally bought more supplies than I meant to, and now I can't afford wine. Guess I'll
Oops.
finish spending it on supplies. Okay, well, let's set out.
Recommence the adventure. Are you really discovering bad savers at this? It's always nice.
Peer through a half-open French window into a grand parlor, grand in size if a little reduced in style by dust and neglect. A dark-haired, pale-skinned young woman bends earnestly over a piano keyboard. Another, fair-haired but unmistakably her sister, sprawls on the sofa with a book. A third sits by the fireplace, staring sorrowfully into the embers. Soon, she says, the piano music falters and stops. We'll go hungry and then the end will come. For me, but not for you. The pianist raises her eyes from the keyboard. Hush, if we don't speak of it. She frowns. Has she seen you at the window? Withdraw. 40 fragments. Reconnoiter the island. Present myself.
Now, I recommend holding on to this luncheon invitation for later.
Well, I can
As
always...
it tends to reduce your terror, but you have 0.
Yes, but I can come back and do it again and again and again.
It is a limited resource.
That's true, it
if you
is.
do not recall. In time, something terrible will happen. And
That's right.
like, seriously, I think you can do it 5... You can do like 5 or 6 luncheons total. Maybe 4.
Yikes. I didn't realize it was so few.
Yes. In time, something crazy goes down. That questionable maid does something. There's fire. And I think one of the sisters can be an officer. But in the early game, it's probably wise to save those luncheons for terror control.
Makes sense.
Until you've mapped out enough Z to have earlier. Shot in the butt, and you're too late. You give books. Side we have
Bolt of fabric. Parabola linen. Cool.
Parabola B. Linen. Sayori beams. Ah!
And there's Venderbite.
Good chunks of fragments for exploration I've noticed. It's 5 fragments you gained. That was about 50 fragments is a lot. That's nice. Wardsman Slag. I should check the other chat bridge. Is that...
Ah. I believe it is. It was earlier anyway.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, now you can 3.
Huh. Help out an immigrant. Your tomb colonist passenger yanks off her bandages. She looks remarkably healthy for a tomb colonist. I'm not as dead as I look, she confesses, and I won't get ashore without your help. Yes, the constables are looking for me back home. Is that a problem? Make no promise of discretion. Keep your nose clean. You'll drop her off at the dock as you promised, and after that it's her problem.
One bill's $200.
Woo! Menaces suspicion. You slip your furtive passenger past the skin check post and the confirmation of consolation. Thanks, Captain, she remarks casually. Let me teach you a couple of tricks, just in case you do this again. And here's a little hush money. Nice. Report.
Yep, up and running.
Oof. Monumental ruins. Picnic. Creepers climb the shattered pyramid. An owl blinks at you from an idol's mouth. In the undergrowth, a cave lizard munches decorously on a white cricket. This place seems peaceful. Rest a while. Well, it's a tough challenge or spend 1 supplies. I think I'm going to spend 1 supplies. Lost 2 terror. Lost 1 supplies. You and your comrades find stones to perch on and munch laverbread, truffles, and herring. Someone passes a bottle of Greyfields, an adequate vintage. White crickets buzz in the weeds. A shiver of wind passes, and the air is still, with that absence of chill that passes for warmth down here. Two sailors compare tattoos. Your head swims pleasantly with the wine. Alright.
That probably reduces terror more when you have more terror.
Yeah. Likely. I can tell the recent news, or I can deliver it elsewhere for...
Yeah, there are other places starting for news.
Mm-hmm.
Real rock. A weird looking rock.
It's glowing. Codex, some distance to the north. Censor's Arch. There's Codex, and over here is the weird riddle place, Wither.
This is plus bats.
Oh, and there's a Lifeberg up there. Won't be going that way. Hey, Mom. Would you grab me a drink, please? Thank you. Although not the Mountain Don't, because caffeine.
Oh, okay. What do you want then?
Ginger ale? Thanks.
Whither shall you go? Not thither, that's for sure.
Explore the town. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I don't have the pages for that. Shops. I can sell supplies for Tales of Terror. That's interesting. I can sell those things for Extraordinary Implications.
2 each. So it is Stygian Ivory. You can sell meter salt. You can buy meter salt through Z Stories.
Yep. Stygian Ivory. What? Oh, were you making note of that for the...
Oh, I already had.
Oh, okay. Very good.
I was reading out the table.
Okay. Avoid that Noid.
Be careful of the Noid. I think you bought too many supplies, so you're gonna run out of gas first.
Mm-hmm. Codex. Compile a port report. No searing enigmas. That's all I can do here. Maybe I should start heading back, but first I'm going to see what the heck that is. Oh, it's just a rock.
Lobster.
It looked like an oil slick or something. Chongyi Rift. Hey, you're a thing I can fight. Oh, maybe you're not, actually. You are much bigger than I thought you were. However, you are also barely tinking me. If I can stay in your blind spot.
Jeez, that flare's working both ways.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Ah, so close. Gotcha. Yeah. Investigate the wreckage. Steer close, shining the lamp on the debris. Captain, quick, over there, port side. The pirate poet.
Ordinary clay woman corsair. She clings tight to the last few straps of fine free. Defeated but defiant.
Rescue her. It takes 3 crewmen to pull the pirate poet from the Zeke's clutches, while others mutter about bringing an unfinished man, an unfinished woman, aboard ship. She just smirks. She carries little on her but the verses of poetry tattooed over every visible inch, and an old sword almost as chipped as she is. Fortunately, her salvaged possessions also include the jangling money purse on her belt, fat and ready to pay the traditional freedom price of her current bounty. As much as the crew could subdue her, all are relieved once she is aboard a lifeboat, rowing away through the darkness towards Gator's Morn. I have defeated the pirate poet.
And gain 400 echoes.
Nice. I like that.
Now you should head pretty much directly back to London.
Shoot, you're right.
Like, unless that place has gas, which it doesn't look like it does.
I'll turn off my lamp. Ah, no. That a big crab.
Crab lad.
That a small crab.
Might not really have time for crab fight.
No. The bearing appears about right.
And we.
Collect messages from the harbor master. Someone wants to sign on. Specialist surgeon for 30 echoes. Heck yeah. Six hearts, 6 iron. She's good. Without fuel, your ship is just an oddly shaped house located somewhere you really don't want to live. This will disappear as soon as you have fuel. If you're in a position to purchase some, don't worry about it.
Don't overspend. Remember, you get fuel for turning and stuff.
Yep.
In fact, with all this money, I'd be looking at upgrading a boat or upgrading a gun.
Yeah, and this guy. A very fine evening to you, Captain. My, what you might call mentor, is very fond of adventurous Z-Captains, and he would like to offer you what you might call a dispensation, on account of he is so fond of Z-Captains. Behind the blind bruiser on the dock stands a dray piled high with fuel and supplies. Inquire further. Who is this patron? He runs a very fine and very liberal establishment just across the river, what is much patronized by sailors and by men of wit and vinegar, and public house. And there is no obligation to speak of. My patron would hope only that you might remember him kindly, and I suppose that if the opportunity should arise for you to return his kindness, then I do not imagine he would refuse your offer. I'll take it. 10 fuel, 5 supplies.
And another minute suspicion. I have two.
Yep. Well, my patron hopes that you find these little gifts to your liking, and he expects that perhaps someday you might choose to call on him at the Medusa's Head. Should that day come, we will make you very welcome and give you any safe conduct that you might require. Good evening to you. Lodgings. Excuse me. Visit the university. Sure. Twisted in your tail. You are now Favors Antiquarian. You've gained 1 pages. Oh yes, the university's maritime liaison whispers breathily. Oh yes, this is quite a tasty one. Let me explain it to you. He explains, teeth glinting.
The alarming scholar.
Mm-hmm. The alarming scholarism is mercurial, to say the least. A creature of sudden moods and provoking teeth. Possibly is it her, appointment as University Maritime Liaison was precautionary, to keep his razor-sharp enthusiasm from causing too many injuries in the faculty. Ah, yes, the scholar whispers breathily. I have a budget for acquisitions. What have you brought me?
Absolutely nothing. We're here to waste your time.
Okay, visit the Admiralty. Hunter's Keep. Vinderbite. Wither. Codex. What about the... Oh, no, wait, that was last game.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yes, the moves in a great game are lost to you.
Yeah, shoot. I was just thinking about the geode.
Well, you'll find it again, I'm sure.
Dang, nothing of interest there for me.
More importantly, rolling enough cash to upgrade a ship.
Yeah. Well, to buy new parts anyway.
Various guns.
I could straight up afford a discouragement. Aft weapon.
Except you can't mount it.
Nope.
You'd be able to mount that thing.
But it's a
Operates an absurd... What does that say?
torpedo gun.
In so absurd a manner is not easily credited. It does, however, prevent torpedo attacks. Denunciation.
Don't do it again. One of CNH's newer models. Deck weapon.
15, 15. Warp time 4.
How does that compare to my current one? Warm-up time also 4.
Same. It's much, much.
Let's check the engine power plus 1,000.
I guess engines what make you go faster?
Faster, I suppose.
What's your elderly steeple engine do for you?
It's 800. So not a huge improvement.
Remember the Serpentine's really cool, but you don't have 400. Also, I think it's like kind of weird, isn't it? It's at the very top.
Oh, the Serpentine. Fuel efficiency plus 10%, engine power plus 1,800, hearts 5, veils 5.
That thing's crazy. And very expensive.
Very expensive.
Bandersnatch. Are you a monster? 34 damage.
It's a forward weapon, though. Do I have
It's
a
a
slot?
torpedo gun.
Yeah. But do I have a slot for a forward? I don't have a slot for a forward weapon.
Yeah, you only have a deck.
I have deck, auxiliary, bridge. Okay, so it looks like if I'm going to spend all my money in one place...
What about Iron and Misery? Do they have guns?
Iron and Misery has engines.
Oh, they're engines. Derp. We're gonna get a soft glint lamp.
Okay. Deck weapon. Yeah, I could do that. Why not? I have the money. Improve my survivability. Can I put it in auxiliary? Nope.
Nope. You can't have her sell your old gun.
Yup. For 10 echoes.
'Cause it was crap.
It is quite an improvement, though. I dig it. What goes in the auxiliary slot?
Yep, your iron's like 40. Probably stuff like torp nets. Yep.
Gotcha.
Britomart Flensing Cannon. Whoo!
That sounds lovely.
Forward cannon that hurts the living more than it does the boat.
Mm-hmm. Which I guess would be good for,
Taking out lifebergs and such.
Oh, yeah, there's that. I was just going to say, like,
And bats and crabs. Living things.
salvaging.
Oh. Oh. Like using that X-ray laser in FTL.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which can actually be used to save quite a few lives if you get the alien murder spiders event. They just burst into flames somehow. How remarkable.
Okay, let's purchase a couple more supplies. And let's put out to sea. Let's head south this time to, so our passenger can check out that thing. Excuse me.
The party cow?
Yeah. That thing.
I'm trying to remember how I could get a chef and an engineer.
Well,
The engineers kind of showed up. The chef?
I remember meeting a chef in the tomb colonies.
Yeah, one's available in Vendor He's the guy who wants to do concealed ingredients.
Yeah. Hey, it's a crab. I can try out my new gun.
Give me one shot.
Sure is.
Because your iron is 40?
Mm-hmm. Alright. 25 fragments. Mutton Island has drifted closer. A rock breaks the water like a surfacing Z-beast. No, it's a Z-beast! No, it's a rock.
And there was a Z-Beast earlier, but you shot it.
Mm-hmm. Quick, you're saving.
Home of the original rubbery lumps.
Alright, spend an echo to get the port report.
Drinks at Quaker's Haven. What's that cost again?
20 echoes.
20 echoes and the other thing on... Oh, another day. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let's explore the shore for now. You turn, and there's a long, lank brown man at your shoulder. Listen, he says. I have a story for you. Something about the graybeard compels your attention. No, I have stories for you.
What's that take? A Tale of Terror and
Tale of Terror and his Z-story.
Sure. Yeah, man.
Gave me a Tale of Terror and 5 terror. And took 2 echoes. His story is a wedding full of murders and a leafless forest and a vast serpent which eats souls. The tale winds on, like the serpent, until you are lost in the dizzy toils of its sinister ships and its glamorous corpses. You're not awake. He's gone. But not, it seems, before searching your pockets for small change. Well,
good thing he was just looking for the chump change.
Mm-hmm. Let's have drinks at the Cock and Magpie. Lost 1 terror.
The cost of 20. Dang.
Yeah, that wasn't great. The trees of the neath are scraggly and wretched, scraping a living with parasynthesis. But the apples of Mutton Island are tart and powerful, perfect for cider. Cider? Cider! This stuff is stronger than it looks. You stretch out in your seat, stare through the leaded window at your safely moored ship, and find yourself whistling. The landlord gives you a friendly grin and goes back to wetting his cleaver.
The leaked window.
Yes.
It escaped. Here's the community now.
Mm-hmm. And here's a crab.
And here's crab.
Aw, failed. Flops unexpectedly life. Zailers rush to your aid with guns and boarding pikes. By the time they finish, you're unharmed, but there's not much left of the beast. You tip it reluctantly into the Z. Dang.
Yeah, because you don't have a pages officer right now.
Hmm. Says the gnomic Gallivant in an enterprise of dubious legality. A riddle. There are 10 individuals in a room, one of whom is an ancient tyrant. How can you distinguish him? Answer. Burglarize a private library for a picture of him beforehand. As dinner bells sound throughout the port, you carry a ladder to one of the long-moored, half-legal ship hostels. You prop the ladder to the porthole of what the Gallivant assures you is the cabin of a French diplomat. He ascends swiftly, leaving you to carry the ladder away. Half an hour later, the Gallivant is back on your deck. He polishes his ruby cuffs. I have seen the face of eternity printed in ink. It was a terrible face. Gather information for report. And listen for surface gossip.
Vision of the surface.
This would be a prime spot for a pub or wine shop, but the interests of the Echo Bazaar and the laws of London prevent it. They don't like competition. Still, there are temporary, half-legal hostelries in long-moored ships. Here you trade stories with suntanned surface sailors. Stories of Paris and Batavia, the Lost Fires, and the Final Isles. Remy's licking my arm.
Frog bag.
The heck is that?
It's jellyfish.
Gilliflower. Yeah, well, that kind of hurt.
Yeah, hey, right.
Well, I hit it for dead. Perhaps you can eat it. Better yet, perhaps your sailors can. Or let it disperse. Watch its oil rainbow colors fade.
What's that do?
I think it...
If you ever things, I think it tells you it does.
No, unlocked when surveyed visage. It doesn't tell me what it does. It just tells me how it's unlocked. Which I think that dissipates some terror. Which I'm doing okay for right now. So I will try and get some supplies out of it. Ooh, strange catch. It's gone. You are left with gooey gloves and a buttery smell. And this purple thing, is it an egg? A heart? A less fortunate traveler dissolved and shriveled to mauve ruin? Put it somewhere safe. Mauve ruin.
Is it mauve or mauve?
I think it's mauve. Unlike taupe, which is spelled similarly.
Taupe.
Exactly. Map? Okay, there we go.
Back to Gavin Republic.
Yep. I don't think I'll head any further south this time, though. Or maybe I will, see if I can find that, Oh, what the hell are you? You're a trireme.
It's a monorail.
It's a rowboat.
It is. That's weird.
Cannoneer! Yeah, the irrepressible Cannoneer is the guy I had before, and he's good. Officers. 8 iron. Woot. Why did you come to Z? Khan's shadow. It's like the flit at Z, right? No one to tell you what to say or do, and no one to kick you downstairs just 'cause you got a little bit tall. I'll be a faithful officer, but put me ashore at the shadow and I won't forget you. Khan's shadow is east of the Khanate proper in the east central Untersee.
Ah, sure has to go somewhere.
Yeah. And she can train my iron up to 50. Which is exactly what I can afford.
And you can proposition her. Apparently orphans live on the rooftops.
You need iron 75.
I'm sure your iron is at least 20 points higher than your veils. Well, that ain't happening.
Not this time.
Yeah, like the mushroom scarf.
Mm-hmm.
How much can your new guy raise your iron, I wonder?
I don't know. But I can buy fuel here while it's cheap.
Except you don't even need to. Because remember, you get fuel from your port reports.
That's true.
Not only are you sitting on 10, but you have like, I think 5 port reports on board? Which are worth like another chunk.
Yep. Oh no, wait, those aren't port reports.
Stay down your hold.
Yawn. 1, 2. I have 2.
Okay, let's have that.
Okay, well, can I find that geode again?
No, turn. So last time he sailed towards him for too long, couldn't get away.
Mm-hmm.
Here's that crazy thing.
Yeah, what is that? Unfinished revolutionaries.
Oh! It's Clayman.
Oh, and they are set to attack. Ho! I'm under attack from 2 fronts. That is not good. And I'm
seriously?
dead. Great.
I didn't notice how beat up you were in the first place. That's... Pope. Pope, I say.
Yeah.
That's to say keep the gun.
Yeah.
Okay, so lesson learned: don't fight the robot.
Mm-hmm.
Also, keep a closer eye on the hull. I think you're down 30 to begin with.
Yeah.
I can fall that cash and all that favor promise you got repairs before you went south.
Yeah, I probably should have. Remy, you're being awfully cute.
I should have said something. She has her face burrowed under your wrist. Righty, wrong, Shanks.
Big Chungus.
That sure is Big Chungus. Is that the Chungus? Bones.
Meet with Slivy, the urchin who speaks to the wind. The urchins of London lair in the flit, a creaking roof maze high above the streets. A bad altitude, as everyone knows. Slivy hears things. Slivy knows things. A week ago, he mentioned that your father was as strong a swimmer as you. Slivy's face is disfigured by a wine-stained birthmark, and he struggles with a stutter, marks of the lightning's kiss, one night when he got too bold in a storm, they say. Yes, I've been waiting for you. I just want me a little muter salt, something to calm me tongue. Bring it, and I'll tell you who has your father. Oh yeah, Wither is where they have muter salt.
Yep, it takes, how many of these stories? 5.
Oof, that's a lot. Anxious university student to Hunter's Keep. He has no money, so the other captains have no interest, but he's a passionate youth and promises that his studies on Lornflukes will be rewarding enough. Sure. He jumps for joy as you agree to take him aboard. Thank you, please take me to Hunter's Keep right away. A Lornfluke, a full dead Lornfluke, washed ashore. I'm doing my thesis on them. Do you know how they can digest human memory? And I may never have a better chance to study one up close. Interesting. Lodgings. Recent news. The Echo Bazaar, that enigmatic marketplace, has increased its tax on love stories. The traitor empress has forbidden singing in the street outside her palace. The anarchists of the Calendar Council have inexplicably dynamited a drinking fountain. The Ministry of Public Decency has located and destroyed a nest of gallbladder wasps.
Just like every time.
Yup. Blimmigan Gallivanter! Yay! He awesome. Advice for captains. Sell. London.
Sell, sell, sell.
Iron and Misery. Should I worry about only having 8 sailors? I forget exactly what that does, but I get the feeling that more is better.
I'm also not sure what that does.
I do not exactly remember.
I don't remember at all.
Well, I'll go ahead and top off. Ooh, failed in a challenge, only got 1 new crew. Well, whatever. Good enough.
You must have more than half your quarters full in order to achieve full speed.
Ah.
Oh my goodness, they count as consumables.
That's a little terrifying.
Hmm.
Spy for 40 fragments. Get a port report. Inspect the Lorn fluke. The anxious student rushes by you, whooping, but he stops at the hilltop. On the shore, standing before the mass of dead needles, is a drowny and a Nuncian postal uniform. He glowers up at you. "This is not where the fluke belongs," the drowny cries in a plummy voice. What does that mean? "It's to be taken elsewhere. It already has a delivery label. That means I have to deliver it." The student sneers. "Sod your label! Citizen, help me haul the beast to Station 3. My advisor at the college has arranged room there for its dissection and study. My work will benefit us all." Yeah. Let's go to Station 3, I guess. The Lorn fluke is tied, by very reluctant sailors, to drag behind your stern. On your deck, the anxious student twitches with delight. "I can't believe what we have. I'm just..." His hand tightens on the railing. The drowny postman stares up at you both. It's natural for corpses to grimace, but when the corpse is still alive and is actively upset at you, it is additionally distressing. Okay. Now, where was Station 3?
You know, around.
Well, yeah. Hold. I didn't have a tomb colonist. So let's just head east. Shepherd Isles. sigil-ridden navigator. Yes.
Multi-game projector. Get back, get back. Don't look at it directly. Minus 10 veils plus 10 mirrors. It's very bright.
Who sleeps beneath the turf over on that island to the northwest? Hunters at rest. The Kellenate, right? They're hunters. They killed a turtle the size of London and built their city on its shell. A ship from the Kellenate came by... Oh, that explains its name. The Kellenate. Came by hunting the midnight whale. 3 of them had died cowards, so their bodies couldn't go into the sea. They paid us for the land in whale ivory. I still got a piece, but I keeps it safe. Sea story! And a memory of distant shores.
Yay.
Hello. Welcome back.
Are there spoops?
There are spoops.
Spoops! Spoopy! Hi, Internet. I won't be here long.
Aw.
I'll go into my room.
Aw. You're not gonna hang out for the spoops?
I mean, bring my computer in here. I'd be working.
Works to do so.
Which I guess I can do.
Nice crazy Ivan there.
Pirate spoops.
And go.
It got cold.
It did.
It got cold and gross.
Tomorrow's low is 32.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
Which is a funny way of saying tomorrow's low is nope.
Yeah, tomorrow's lows, no. I have...
Mushroom wine.
I also have a student whose family is from California, from Santa Monica, and they don't own any long sleeve shirts or anything other than shorts and flip flops for this child. And I'm like, you should remedy that.
Before the child freezes solid.
Yeah, 'cause she was like, well, I don't have. We just moved from California. We don't have any clothes for her that aren't flip flops. And I was like,
Well, fix it.
it's not going to be safe for her to be outside in flip-flops. Also, our handbook says no flip-flops because children are running and the stubbing of toes is no fun for anyone involved.
And flip-flops are just terrible as shoes.
They are not shoes.
Hey, here we go, Station 3. Exactly what I was looking for.
Oh, you're, the little symbol of something having occurred is usually like a lamp.
Mm-hmm.
Is kind of a blazing orb now.
Yeah.
What was up with that?
Not sure.
Alright, well, I'm going to eat my sandwich first. I will at least be on stream long enough to eat my sandwich.
Yay, sandwich.
Hey, sandwich!
Power of sandwich.
Her sandwich!
Station 3, deliver the Lorn Fluke and observe the student's experiment.
So what exactly is this game?
Uh,
It's Cthulhu-y.
It is, do you remember the game Echo Bazaar or Fallen London?
No.
Okay.
Ago, the city of London was stolen by bats. They brought it down here
What?
to a place called the Untersee.
What?
Basically, London has been, taken to a vast underground cavern containing a sea in itself.
Take London and move it over there.
And everything down here is creepy and cold and weird.
Interesting.
The shed is empty, saving a writing desk and the gigantic mass of needles. The anxious student snaps off the tip of one and twirls it between his fingers. I hypothesize that the flukes have a method of absorbing and storing our lived experiences. It follows, therefore, that there should exist a means of transmitting, reliving that experience. Like so. He stabs the needle through his palm. His eyes dull. You heard Captain Harris, Zaylor. Target the Yoga Day and fire torpedoes. And if you hit one of the Lorn flukes, then by God and Her Majesty I will put you out of the airlock and let the spiny bastards take you. He awakes from the reverie a moment later, beaming. That will do. Pass me your notes. I'll carry on the experiment from here. You witnessed history. You now have 2 extraordinary implications.
Neat and weird. Good.
Report.
Bork. Shia LaBeouf.
Search for signs of other visitors. That's a tough challenge. Succeeded! 100 fragments! Yes.
Tasty.
Stacked near the stairs is a pile of worn-out tools. Tongs whose hinges have given way, a hammer whose head is coming loose from its haft, an anvil whose surface is mazed with deep cracks. Next to them, a sign. Replace.
You're a profound gluteal fissure.
Profound.
Gluteal fissure?
I think that's the name for it.
A butt?
Butt
Crack.
crack.
Oh.
Yeah, the great posterior sunder.
I can't hear glutes without thinking of Gavin Free and this stupid sledgehammer. Boop.
Sledgehammers and glutes don't go together.
One of the most recent episodes of the Slow Mo Guys had Will Smith as a guest, and they slow-moed Gavin taking a sledgehammer to a car window. This is after a few attempts by Will Smith to blow up said window with a potato cannon, but it did not have nearly high enough PSI to actually do damage to the window with said potato cannon. And then Gavin tried really hard and got into his stance, and he yelled glutes because Will Smith told him to squeeze his glutes. But it was a very sad. It was sad because it just boinked off of the window.
Yeah.
All pathetic because Gavin is not a strong man.
And when you give it everything you have when you're not a strong man, it freaking hurts when your efforts fail.
Well, it also looks like he
Ow, my
he
hand.
started and then he pulled back.
You get scared.
He got screwed. The
The-
second attempt was good.
The muscular prioress, the abbess's lieutenant, comes to the door to listen. She nods and makes notes. She pays particular attention to news of marsh beast predations and the traffic of the rooftops. In return, she offers a rather perfunctory blessing, but the blessing reassures your crew. Lost to terror.
This gift you sent me earlier, Mark.
Which one?
The hello, my name is Sailor Mars.
Yeah.
Welcome to Jackass. Glorious.
The convent is silent. A few lights prick its bulk. Bells sound the times of prayer. You're almost ready to give up when a side door opens. 4 nuns march out carrying something wrapped in a blanket and fling it into the sea. You creep down to examine it. It was likely unidentifiable even before the nuns used it for weapons practice. Now it leaks fluid from a dozen puncture wounds, but it still smells of the Z. You now have one strange catch. Search the surroundings with some beginner's luck. Why not? 5 fuel, 5 supplies, 1 strategic information, 1 torpedo component.
So how did you get into this underground London nightmare?
How did I personally, or like story-wise? Lore-wise?
Yes.
His character, you mean?
I don't know. Yes.
I played Echo Bazaar a long time ago.
Okay.
And so it's like, a game from them? Yes.
Now, the character actually grew up there.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you
I
with
see.
Longshanks again?
Yes, I am a street urchin.
Big Chungus?
Yeah.
Big Chungus?
Yes.
Is that the Chungus?
Is that the Chungus? The Big Chungus?
You really are a big chunk.
Can I have my officers? The sigil-ridden navigator. The Longshanks gunner. Longshanks is a recent graduate from the urchin gangs, but where did she learn to fire a cannon? A Blimmigan gallivanter.
Who's a better officer than she is for some reason.
Oh my god.
Entertain your Blimmigan.
I love him.
Mm-hmm. I've gained one terror. You pull out your second best chart and several pins. The Blimmigan squeaks and bounces over, upending an ink pot in its excitement. You are ignored for several hours. When you return, you find it on your pillow, snoring quietly. Your map has 3 new islands, a note reading simply, "Here are lions," and a drawing of, well, it looks a lot more like a vast spider than a lion. Thank goodness there's nothing like that at Z.
Thanks, Blemmigan.
What is Z?
Where are the 3 new
The
islands?
Z.
Map?
The Unter Z.
Oh, okay.
What has he shown you?
There's a lot of blank Z.
Yep, there's a lot that I have not explored.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I have no idea where or what he doodled.
Maybe Doodle a Poodle? Is it named Minky Boodle?
Minky Boodle!
Yankee Doodle Dandy?
He put macaroni in his cap and pretended it was a feather.
There's a poodle in my strudel, and his name is Minky Boodle.
Why would you put your poodle in your strudel? Poor poodle.
It's when you're on the Space Coast and making a phone call ghost to ghost.
Oh my god. I'm a knife. Nothing to brand.
Mutton Island.
I'm with the sheep.
Man, I love Space Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast was like one of the few things that my Aunt Heather and I bonded over. 'Cause my aunt is not that much older than me. And like we would just curl up on my grandfather's couch like late night Toonami and watch Space Ghost.
Nice.
Where's that old guy after the tails?
Not here.
Oh, okay. I've got a tale for you! I think I have a tale of terror in a couple of these stories. I believe you need to hold on to these stories when you need 5.
Are there like
Mhm.
DVDs?
Almost definitely.
Probably.
Probably box it.
You'd be amazed what TV shows don't actually have, like even VHS releases. Like the old Beetlejuice show. There's nothing. There's no.
Really?
There's nothing.
I'm surprised at that.
I have looked for it. The only things I can find are on like eBay where people have old VHS tapes where they recorded it. The only episodes that I have are on my DVD copy of the Beetlejuice movie.
I wonder if they
in the
have, like...
special features have 3 episodes, I think.
Wow, they used to be in the movie all the time.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like a rights issue and that's why it's not a DVD yet.
Could be.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast. It's in Prime Video.
It'd be
Oh
really,
man, I found it.
It'd be really stupid if that got lost forever because of lawyers.
Also, Sea Lab
Yeah, here we go.
2021. Also,
Bizarro!
Bizarro, I love you, Bizarro.
I'm helping!
I'm helping! Bizarro!
oh my god. What was it? I think I was on like Netflix Kids, and they had Sea Lab 2021 mislabeled
Oh
because it
no.
popped up on there, and I was like, oh no.
This isn't a kid show.
And I was
This
like,
is not a kid
I was like,
show.
did they think it's the old Sea Lab show? And I
They
clicked on it,
might.
and it wasn't.
What's next? Wonder Chosen? Are they gonna have Wonder Chosen on there? Just because the theme song is Kid Show, Kid Show.
It's like a
not actually a kid
happy
show.
tree friends gets put on there.
That's terrifying.
It was great.
Remember, kids, egalitarian communes breed dissonance.
Ooey. Oh. What's that?
Chili Fleur.
It's scurry.
It's a Gilliflower.
Is glowing. It looks like
It looks like it's leading you to your doom or
it looks
something.
like a spook. Oh. I've got 50. And I got 28 50. No. Ah! Ah!
Strange catch.
Perhaps you
Scoop it
can
up.
eat it.
1, 2, 3.
Perhaps your Zailers can. Why is everything Z's?
Well, it's the Z, so everything to do with it is a Z instead.
Yeah, down in the M2Z, there's like. They've been down there long enough that people have started developing a weird dialect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean that makes sense. I appreciate that. That's good world building.
That is a thing that this
I
that,
like
that this
I
studio
like,
does really well.
I like books and properties where they create their own slang, and it feels like it's a natural part of the world.
There's also like something about 4 possibly dead, but definitely very distant gods. And people are afraid of stars for some reason.
Very Cthulhu-esque.
Ah, you got that shining beacon back again. Wherever it is. That might be the beginner's episode. Something I went to.
Iron Republic.
Yep.
Got another secret.
The Iron Republic is very literally hell.
Oh.
Like, it's part of hell.
Oh.
You should be able to use a couple of your secrets. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Thanks. Maybe keep 2 or 3 on you for stuff.
Okay. And since this time I am actually starting to run low on... Ooh, the irrepressible cannoneer. I should hire him, though. Because while she's cute, this guy is a lot better stats-wise. Yeah, wait.
Oh my god, Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, is also on here.
New passions. The sensations of the Republic are overwhelming. This is a desire for years. That is a hatred for fountains. Here is an emotion that can only be expressed mathematically. Now you are awash with a nostalgia for the hatching of the egg. Write it down. Write it all down. Perhaps you'll be rid of it. Tale of Terror, Memory of Distant Shores, Port Report, The Iron Republic. Hearts remains unchanged. The Parliament of Flies is open for business. I definitely need more fuel,
Yeah, I'd say 3 would be good.
but let's
Let's see what the market
see. Yeah,
got. 1 terror.
and one fragment.
I guess that was just to open it.
It's the House of Pleasures again, which is fine.
They have
Hurry up
fuel
and purchase
for
something.
less cheap than in the open market. Oh wait, no, same price actually. 8. They're
Wait, what?
Dread Surmise. You can just buy those. Parabolin.
57.
And the astonishingly creepy Judgment's Egg.
Yep. Is this a soul? It's pale and bright. Souls like this, they say, are the spores of strange gods.
Is it a Bailet?
If I had to guess, it's something to do with Ramu.
I can't think of like
Judgment Bolt, Judgment
a
Egg.
Judgment Egg without thinking of Bailet from Berserk.
I've not actually seen Berserk, so I don't quite know what that is.
Oh.
I know a number of the Nasty Arts things that go on in Berserk, but I don't know that specific one.
Bailet's the egg thing with the face
Oh,
that Griffith carries around. That's supposed to be a good luck charm, but it's not. Then it cries blood.
then he becomes Batman.
And then it becomes Batman.
Yeah, I remember the Batman thing. Things would sell
Then he becomes
swiftly over
Femto, and
the-
it bad, fam.
Femto is such a strange name to select. Makes him sound really small. It's really, really small. Really small.
Castle Glare.
Berserk's a good one if you hate yourself.
Nope.
Oh, did you find the Fulgent battleship again?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Off to the
Glorious
southwest
Dreadnought, I
there.
think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Refulgent battleship? I am a walking thesaurus. I think I have the first to blame for refulgent being anywhere near the top of my dictionary.
Here it is.
Carpe Fulgur. Ow! Why'd I do that?
Seize the what?
Lightning.
Oh,
Ow! Why'd I do that?
do not. That is inside a geode.
Mm-hmm.
The Grand Geode is so pretty!
Report.
Is this the place that's
That
PlayStation 5?
I don't know. But same interaction as before. Memoirs, a sunstroke.
And now you have a menace. Searing desires.
It's
Yearning burning.
Yeah, it's so cold and dark down here that everybody's kind of adapted to it in more ways than are normal. So, like, it hurts to go to the surface without preparation.
Mm-hmm.
You can
As it would if you were a subterranean dweller.
you can trade in captured sunlight, but it's illegal and dangerous. And one of the major story arcs, I think, that you can follow is something about, like, the sun taking over the Undersea or something? Or there's some kind of dawn engine down there towards the south.
Hmm.
It calls itself, and it does something that's presumably not great. For fuel and for supplies.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm-
head back to London.
Yeah, I'm just trying to steer clear of that glowing ship.
Or rowboats full of claymen.
Mm-hmm, that too.
That was surprisingly dangerous.
yeah. I just got pincered there.
As opposed to the poet pirate, who looked really dangerous, but hit like a depressed chicken.
Mm-hmm.
He's flat.
Ooh, that's a Z-Beast.
Yes, I don't.
Yeah,
You know how to feel to spend time fighting?
no I don't.
Well, not anything you can watch on it. Like you're into the Megalopsy, this one thing, deep in that. Hey, look, food! The sea here is warm. Bubbles rise and burst with laziness. Fire in the earth is restless.
Oh, nope, nope, nope.
Hey, it's a Zark. Bound
Bound
shark!
shark.
It's that thing that I saw in that thing!
Yep.
It's a real. Oh, no. Particularly tormented bound shark! Poor thing. Listen, look at that beast.
Ah! That
It's-
is a big no.
It's an enormous. Oh boy, the boat.
That
Oh,
is a big no. That's a big no. No.
that shark.
Have I ever told you I'm terrified of sharks?
Really?
Like, absolutely terrified.
Huh.
It's
Like,
okay.
bordering on phobic.
That shark is bound in irons. It cannot open its jaws.
It's a bondage shark.
No one needed to know what the shark was into. I figured the shark was being punished.
Don't kink shame the shark.
I'm not king shaming the shark. I'm just saying I didn't want to know about it.
Like, to be fair, like, the only reason I'm not, like, I don't think it's, like, phobic is that I like looking at videos of sharks. I think sharks are really amazing animals, but I will legit have nightmares for weeks after, like, every shark week. I was that kid who saw Jaws and was afraid to get in the bathtub. Like,
You mean the Discovery Channel shark week this time?
huh?
I presume you mean the Discovery Channel shark week this time.
Yes. Yes, Daniel.
The original.
Yes.
The OG.
The OG.
Don't have time to gillifleur, but if it engages me, I will shoot in passing.
Let's take random thoughts.
Okay. Now I should venture to the bed.
Okay. Good night then.
I'm going to get on the Discord. It's related to the sharks, but also dangerously cute.
Is it gonna give me nightmares?
No.
I am not kidding about the whole sharks give me nightmares thing.
Leave me alone, gillifleur.
Yeah. Ah. Fuck. Hey,
Duck,
Ever?
Jurgurder,
Pretty.
Hergader. Sharks!
It's from this dangerously cute anime I haven't heard of before called Sweetness and Lightning. It's so cute. Same, same, same.
Know that, yeah.
Oh jeez, your gas.
Yep, nearly home though.
Turn out those lights. There's plenty of shining buoys around. Okay, apart from this. Missing the services of
It is
Ninja.
so cute. Oh
It is so cute.
Is it a dragon? What?
It's a pterodactyl.
It's a pterodactyl?
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. Oh, it's an airplane.
god. That was amazing.
Mein Gott. It's so cute. My heart exploded.
I did the whole kawaii before the characters in the thing were like, kawaii! Like,
So,
shut me.
Yeah, like man. I had like a really bad nightmare as a kid that and it bled over into like one of my first experiences with sleep paralysis. So I nightmared / sleep paralysis hallucinated my room being full of water and my bed floating in the middle of the room and there being a shark circling. And like ever since then I have been absolutely like nope about
I gotta go
sharks.
record my life. Be right back.
yeah, the more you know about sharks, the more terrifying that is, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you can sense my heartbeat.
Oh boy. Oh yeah.
That's the start.
Did I ever tell you about my close encounter with the tiger shark?
Luckily, that shark didn't seem to care. It had important shark business to attend to.
Because I totally was just like, don't panic. Doggy paddle back.
Because it already knew you were there.
It already knew I was there. It absolutely did.
It knew you were there. It could tell how slowly you're moving. It's like, easy prey.
Tiny mammal.
I'm full.
Tiny mammal. I feel all the electrical signals of this tiny mammal's heart going ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. More like ba-doom, 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 ba-doom.
Heck, if you're trapped in like a room with like some water and one shark and you floating on it, I could probably like feel your thoughts. The electrical impulses.
Well, I'm gonna go have nightmares.
That is so disturbing. I don't like it.
Yeah, no. Sleep paralysis sucks, yo.
It does. I've had
I
flying.
was like 10.
I've had flying dreams that turned into being chased by a monster dream that then sleep paralysis set in and like the flight went away and it was.
Yeah,
I
no,
was like
like,
trapped next to a garage door.
also, again, with the sleep paralysis, it evolved from my room is full of water and there is a shark swimming around to, like, Junji Ito-esque, the sharks are on land, or the sharks can swim through air.
Air sharks!
And, like, my door would be open, and there would be a shark swimming in the hallway that would slowly swim into my room. And I can't move!
Can't close the door because you can't move.
And, like... I'm gonna go have nightmares about sharks now! Good night, everybody!
That's okay. Think about the cute girl singing about stuff. That was cute.
I'll just have...
Zombie, shark.
I'll just try singing it, and the sharks can't hear me. It's fine! It's fine. It's fine.
Iron Republic. Excuse me, I need to unlock this. And this. Oops, and this. Could you place your report inside? Yes, I imagine someone will read it eventually. There's always someone. No, I didn't expect that to happen. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Some reports should not be reported. No, don't concern yourself. This was my third best suit, and the Admiralty offers a modest allowance for document-related damage. Perhaps it's best if you leave now, though. Good day. Gained 3 terror, 1 fragment, 1 fuel.
It appears the Iron Republic is a place of absolute chaos.
Strategic information. 150 echoes.
290 cash.
And geode. Yes, of course, we're generally quite well informed on that topic, but since you're here, perhaps you may as well let us know what your own impressions were. The Admiralty official takes notes scrupulously, but with an expression of mild terror, like a novice vivisector wincing with a scalpel. The rest of the office studiously busied themselves with other tasks. Gained 10 echoes, 1 fuel.
Is something weird happening at the Geo? I mean, I guess it is. There's like kind of culty and stuff. And they obviously used to be part of the Admiralty, but seemingly aren't anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The original rubbery lumps! Mm-mm. Steam bumps. That's steam from the steam bumps, rather. Steam bumps. I hope you're ready for mouth-watering crab burgers!
Here we go. Visit the university. Make contact with the antiquarian, the alarming scholar. I should actually hang on to those, though, I believe. Yeah, I have plenty of
Like one says,
space in
document
the
related
hold.
damage is an interesting turn of phrase. Tis.
Although, actually, giving them the strange catches would be fine, I think.
Yeah, I think you can use strange catches up and wither, but it's just a trait.
Oh yeah, what do I get for them, though? Isn't it like,
I don't see strange catches there. There's extraordinary applications. These stories get it here, solid. Tales of Terror for City and Agri.
Well, I'll go ahead and accept the dispensation. At least.
Anything interesting or stupid at the wharf?
Nothing that I can do.
Artifacts, some other thing.
Moving the great game.
Of course.
Let's see what else might. Oh, here's someone who wants an extraordinary implication. Sure.
Yeah, it's what portents.
375 echoes! Shoshana holds a mirror over her pot of tea. The steam fogs the glass. As is market tradition, you write your information into the condensation with a finger. When you have finished, there is a rustling beneath her scarves. A wrinkled hand emerges from the silk and places a fat envelope next to the teapot. For the knowledge and your silence. Yeah.
I don't understand how you don't have the extraordinary implication anymore, though. Like, knowledge is copied, not transferred.
Let's hire the clattery air.
Oh, absolutely. She's a surgeon that increases iron.
Mm-hmm.
How many secrets do you have? You have like a bunch.
I have 2.
Oh. Must have been spending on them. Alright.
I don't think I have. I just haven't accumulated much yet.
Well, you're about to get there. Maybe we'll have one more.
Sure, let's offer passage to a tomb colonist. Sure. Oh, wait, it's locked.
Yep, he was saying another day.
Oh, okay. Whoops. Well, if there wasn't anything else I could do with the strange catches, I'll go ahead and...
I'm sure there is. Like, someone trades them for something, but I can't remember what.
Yeah. 10 echoes and more favors antiquarian. Scholar circles your specimen jar, tapping at the glass with a variety of tools. Screwdriver, magnet, scrutinizer, tuning fork, flensing knife, and a sort of slotted spoon. This will keep them going for weeks, he says half to himself. We'll dine at the high table tonight, I think.
I'd hold on to the second one in case you can trade for some.
Okay.
Pickled into quiescence. Ew.
Oh, and offer the scholar an extraordinary implication. But that probably doesn't pay as well as the person in the place did.
Yeah, the Rose Market was a special.
Mm-hmm. I hear precipitation.
That's right.
Alright, well... I should get a couple more supplies.
Sounds good. What is your actual fuel complement?
17.
Ah.
And
rolling in it as you are, you can possibly upgrade something else.
yeah. Could buy the soft glim lamp.
Boosting mirrors in exchange for veils.
Could buy a secure compartment. This will help protect against acquisitive passengers and over-lively cargo. A gun that I can't use, more stuff that I can't really use.
Well, you can just straight up buy parabola if you need to.
Yeah. It's cheaper from the Iron Republic, though, when it's
Yes.
available. But we don't have the story bit with the
Let's see,
with the
where
person
we-
who wants it. So,
Do we have business north?
yes, we do.
Because I saw there was an option to pick up a tomb colonist.
Which I did.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see you actually clear.
Yep.
Okay. In which case,
See, there's the tomb colonist.
vendor blight will pay for
Wine.
Yep, they'll pay for mushroom wine and memories of distant shores, recent news, and surface visions.
So let's stock up on wine.
So instead of selling those in vendor blight, you could well visit with the sisters as you've accumulated some terror.
Indeed.
Oh, while you're out, I managed to go south a little bit and pick up some. Because there are some more fragments to be had in that little inlet.
Oh yeah.
Like right by London, right to your south.
2 fragments. 50 for the Echo Bazaar, though.
It looks weird. Are you able to patronize the bazaar?
I don't know. Not directly, I don't think. Let's curve around this way a little bit and come at Hunter's Keep from the east.
Maybe the transfer of knowledge includes an agreement to secrecy/exclusivity? Maybe.
Well, she did say, "And your silence," as part of the exchange. Let's speak with... Let's get the port report first. Then let's luncheon with Lucy. Lucy leans over and whispers to you confidently, a complex story about a butler, a pig, and an inheritance. You don't follow all the details of the plot, but somehow the pig ends up in an attic and the butler in a vicar's bed. Candles flicker, dishes enter and leave, and the wind butts gently at the window panes. By the time the plum pudding arrives, you're as cheerful as you've been in months. Lost 16 hunger.
And 10 terror.
Yeah.
Looks like that man was ameliorated more hunger than just 16 that day.
Well, hunger is just... it
Yes, I mean.
resets that to 0.
I mean, it goes further when you have a chef.
Mm-hmm.
Inconvenient fog bin. Yeah, I like when we can deposit.
Spider silk.
Wales is in 10 a.m. friendly. So does Seven Bells.
Okay, it's the same deal as before here. But sure. Gained 1 Veils, 200 Echoes. Total of 2 Suspicion. There we go. Yeah, then gather Gossip. Visit the Curator. Accept the commission. Oh hey, Clatterier. The tomb colonist draws you a little away from the Clatterier. Don't tell her you met me, he says in a hoarse rasp. Her mother cut my voice. Hopes to fix it so I wouldn't be able to look for my daughter, so I wouldn't want to, he wheezes. Didn't work. Operations never completely effective. Need to know my daughters well. Happy. Finding enough patients. Getting enough to eat and so forth. In exchange for the simplest news, he explains himself. I'm her father, he says. Ordinary engineer, not the sort of parent she would want. If you wish to tell the heir about this encounter, you can do so by speaking with her.
Occurrence.
Explore. Raggedy fellow. Citizen, I'm a good seaman, and I'm yours if you'll have me. Will you have me? I'm hungry. I'll work hard. Seems likely enough, if a little ragged and sorrowful.
You could use one more.
You could use an extra hand. Or pay his passage home. Oof, 250 echoes. That's a lot. Yeah, I'll take you. You won't be sorry. I'll work double watches. Ask anyone. They'll tell you I have a good name. Yes, yes. Eventually you get him to stop talking. His enthusiasm is promising, if a little pitiable.
There may be further effects from this decision.
This is the sailor who came begging to you for a berth. He's done good work, this one, but he's keeping a little shrine to the salt, the nameless god of the horizon, at the back of the hold. Out here, Captain needs all the help he can get, even from sad, strange gods of farewells. Forbid it, you'll have none of this nonsense aboard your ship. If the salt even exists, its attention is dangerous. I'll permit it. Now have Salt's attention. You'll let him keep his salt circle and his chalked arrow. That night, as you stand on the foredeck, a soft breeze comes out of the east, the salt's direction. Tassels your hair. Passes.
Whoa! So
That's
supplies of
interesting.
12 tomb colonists, so take to 3 destinations in New Jersey. Yowza.
Yeah, that's something to do much later.
You have a bigger boat that holds more supplies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that doesn't give very much. I'll hold on to those. They don't take up cargo space. And that thing, which is nice. And it's only 1,000 echoes.
That little boat is odd. I think it's for doing something specific.
Like, it doesn't have extra gun slots, but it can carry a lot more. It's a lot tougher. And it gives me bonus plus 10 to almost everything. Everything but iron. Oh.
Diplomats, merchants, and wealthy spies.
Well, let's go on to Wither, I suppose. And there's a lifeberg. Alright, port report. Explore the town. Storm's attention. You fall into a reverie as you wander the shore. There are words in the wind, a story of sorts, of a gate in the north, of a pale light that began there, of a drowned light that will end there, of a high wilderness that other ships may sail. You lift your eyes. On the wall of a salt works, someone has scrawled, "Is there a sea more sunless?" Muter salt. Nope. Okay, well then let's to that place right over here, whose name I'm forgetting. The weird place with the writing codex. Port report. And nothing else to do here.
If you can find Eram, you can turn two tales of terror into Z stories. Ah!
Hmm?
There's the easy way to get him. Let jellyfish disperse.
Oh. The Ragged Crow is some distance to the east. Oh, way over there. Let's go take a look. What is that?
It's one of those big old moths the first Kira was afraid of.
Hmm. No, I shan't risk it.
Too flapdoodle for you.
Mm-hmm. Demo Island.
Bonnie reefs our Bonnie.
Aha. Here's the funging station.
Yeah, but you still don't little gnome, or was that a different captain?
That was the previous captain.
What?
Yep.
Captain Bucks.
Oh, hey there. Hello, friend. You just come upon a pirate hunter.
You have something weird on your hot bar.
It's the strange catch. Two supplies.
Supplies!
The Admiralty asks you to bring back strategic information. This is your contract. You have one strategic information. You've completed your commission. Return to the Admiralty. Compile a port report. Gather supplies. Some of the island's fungus is good to eat. Some is poisonous, hallucinogenic, or mischievous. Good luck. 60% chance of success. Terror, no more than 50. I've got lots of supplies. Tea with the Factor. You sit on the veranda of the Factor's house, looking out over the jungle, the fungal jungle, an expanse of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores. The scones are stale. Even the tea has a hint of mildew. But the Factor is good company. He shares odd stories about the ice and roses of Irem, the monstrosities of the Sea of Lilies, and a little restaurant in Vinderbite where he enjoyed the most extraordinary seafood. Vinderbite! I know! I'd never met a tomb colonist who could cook, but you must visit the place. Do you know it? He also has a load of Bolagus frond carted aboard your ship. He waves away your thanks. I have eaten so much of the stuff I fear that I might be transformed entirely into fungus. He leans confidentially towards you. It happens, you know, but one does have to eat rather a lot first. Lost 2 terror, 3 fragments, 1 supplies, and been told of an exceptionally fine restaurant in Vinderbite.
That's how you found it. That's how you find that guy. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Or you can find him by just exploring Vinderbite and getting lucky. Okay, let's head over to... Yeah, let's make that circle, get some more port reports.
Phosphorescent liquids. Fed the crew because the crew had to poo. Do, 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 do.
I think you have your causality backwards there.
Shepherd Isles is also a good place to get these stories.
north, the one that isn't bridged. The wrong kind of people, the ones that farm up there. They're us, me and you, all the other versions of us. One with a trick leg, one that married his cousin, one that was buried alive. Characters out of another history. They're waiting up there and plotting, gathering allies. Waiting to make their history ours. So don't go there. You won't find him anywise, being that they hides in the barn.
Wait, the one that isn't what?
What?
When you chose your story, you said the one that isn't something.
The one that isn't bridged.
Bridged.
Yes. As in the one that isn't connected by a bridge.
Connected by a bridge?
Like this one.
Oh. Okay.
It's talking about Thornwell Croft there. Okay, off to Station 3.
That's good. Tales of the Three Graves.
I got the Z story from that one previously, and I got the Z story from that one this time.
There's actually two from Tales of the Three Graves.
Oh.
And the Thunderbolt Croft one, I guess, one was a memory of a distant shore. Didn't you get a memory of a distant shore?
I don't remember.
So I think that's why I thought I saw it show up in your picture. And what I heard you say.
It was last week that I did that one, so... So I can't say as I remember.
No, I mean, when you just did it just now. It was Memory of a Distant Star. Memory of a Distant Shore. Sheesh.
I thought it said as... Maybe it was. Crap.
I guess the action can turn up one of different in several formats. Tales of the Three Graves, 2 Z stories, 1 Hunters at Rest, 1 up from Z-Bed, 1 more Croft, 1 Z story if the event is that old devil called Light.
Ooh, I can't survey the place anymore.
Oh, why not?
I don't know, but I can search for signs of other visitors. Gained 10 fragments. A few pages torn from a logbook record a long passage of doggerel that makes no sense at all. The verses go on and on about purple fires and upside-down houses, a fistful of roses the color of brandy, and dolls with buttons for teeth. The pages end just as they are reaching the nonsense refrain. Okay.
Need a long box. That's okay.
Crib.
I was like, what in the heck is that thing in the fog?
Dead. That's what it is. Dissected. 25 fragments. Huzzah. You don't say. Abbey Rock. Port report. Knock at the iron-studded gates with news. Sure. Lost to terror.
Something awaits you.
Yep. Watch the convent. Wait a while and see. 5 fragments. Like huge and deadly herons, the sisters stalk along the very tops of the walls. You watch through a spyglass as they leap and whirl, slashing at each other with a variety of frightening weapons. God, one of them just turned a somersault. Hey, would you do me a large favor? Ooh, a Jilly Fleur.
Oh, good. Make sure lead dispersal.
Yes.
Perfect. Right.
And 1 Z story.
Ace.
From above, the Jilly Fleur's cap does look a little like a woman's face. She dissolves like smeared paint.
Yeah, and you can see it too.
And I'm actually a little low on fuel, so I might skip straight to London. Although I will uncover Rowena's rocks here for the fragments.
Through that dark square.
Mm-hmm.
Eat it, dark square.
Oh yeah, so the favor, could you grab me an orange soda and also the lemon cookies?
Guys, gotta double check feline locations before. Okay.
Collect messages from the Harbor Master. Someone wants to sign on. The Blind Bruiser attends to business on the dock. Good evening, citizen, and what a marvelous evening it is if you don't mind my saying so, and given it is my impression you are an obliging sort, I imagine you will not mind at all. Thank you. And since you are so very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo if you happen to be in the area. The cheery man will, of course, cover your expenses for this trifling inconvenience. Where is Mount Palmerston?
Usually off to the northeast, further east. It's like a volcano and an entrance to hell, I think. And that one, like, targeted demon lady that you have lunch with was there.
I vaguely remember that. It might be a while before I'm able to reach there, though. But why not? It gives me a goal.
Far wind, full of devils.
One unstamped crate of brilliant souls. You agreed to smuggle souls from London to Mount Palmerston. If you would be so kind as to deliver this little gift to our friends in Mount Palmerston, then they will see we get to hear about it. And when you come back, we'll cover your expenses. Bon voyage, as my aunt, who was French by birth, if not by inclination, used to like to say.
By birth, if not by inclination.
Ah, this guy.
specific needs.
7 Zoop or 7 Muter Salt.
Represented withered to the north along the coast. 700 echoes. Woo! He will pay well for 7-meter salt.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an easier way to get that stuff?
I hope so. Anything here? Solace Fruit or Outlandish Artifact? Perhaps not. Pass on strategic information. 150 echoes. Submit port reports. Hunter's Keep. Vendor Bite. Wither. Achievement unlocked. Rules the waves. Abbey Rock. Codex.
See no easier way to get it.
Demo Island. Speak to our agent there. In return, we'll see that you're rewarded. Wither. Retrieve strategic information from Wither. I know where that is.
Yeah, that's on trivial.
Mm-hmm.
This way to get meter salt does indeed appear to be Z stories. 5 Z stories at Fortune and Wither. Or 1 carboy of Primordial Shrieks. In some place called Shrimshander.
Someone with a very long name just said something.
Yeah, what you can actually get for a single frickin' of prisoners, honey. At some place called Jonah's End. Perpetual Bucket Man on Twitch says, "Good evening. Glad you're enjoying this gem."
Mm-hmm. Your lodgings. Read the paper. Lost 1 terror.
Got that recent news.
Lost 1 terror. You've lost 1 menace's yearning burning.
I'd rather have yearning burning than unaccountably peckish.
Yeah. Now, let's carouse in the docks. You were fortunate. Lost 5 terror. Lost 30 echoes. More recent news. No, that's good. Ooh. Another day, a new recruit. Engage an officer. Maybe's daughter.
An
Engineer.
Increases Veil's iron and engine power. Wow.
Nice. And only costs 30 echoes?
What are those things you need to not have in order to get her?
Unlocked with no more than 0, Nobody's Daughter. Unlocked with no more than 0, Maybe's Rival. Unlocked when learning about Maybe's daughter is...
Okay.
So yeah. Hello, where are you headed? On second thoughts, I don't mind. Can I come aboard? Yes, I'm an engineer, but I'm an engineer in a hurry. Alright. If anyone comes looking for me, well, I'm not accepting callers. Can I trust you to pass that on? You don't want them distracting me from my duties.
Someone's hiding.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. She is an engineer. I trust her. She's an engineer.
I think she'll put this thing right here.
Engine power plus 100.
Ooh, speeds you up a little too.
Mm-hmm.
Tasty. Now, I think that bit of contraband is in your hold now, right?
It is.
When did they inspect that? When you come back to London?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes.
Okay, so I think this sort of puts you on a bit of a quest to go find Mount Palmerston to get rid of the contraband.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you get everything you need before you leave London.
Yup.
And holy crud, the cash. Have you turned around your purport?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's why I have 12 fuel. Never mind.
Yup. In fact, I think I'll get a little more fuel. Get myself up to 15.
You're probably fine where you were.
13
You
supplies.
just got an engineer.
The engine... she doesn't reduce fuel consumption. She just increases speed.
Oh, I thought they all did.
Nope.
Huh.
It says what they do.
Okay. Okay, you're very right then, because by increasing engine power, she actually increases fuel consumption. It's linear though, so you get at the same distance.
Mm-hmm.
We have not tried Sunless Skies, but I did see that ad for it, and I didn't get a chance to, but I was going to be like, Sunless Skies? There's a third one? Ooh. Planes in the darkness. Actually, probably Zeppelins. An airship.
Okay, well...
I have a question.
Soup? See, since I'm heading north, first to... well, since I'm heading north to Wither, I'm going to be passing through Vinderbite, so mushroom wine.
Sounds reasonable.
So that's what I'll do with the rest of my cargo space.
Any upgrades you can get first? You're kind of rolling it.
Yes, I'm rolling in it.
The thing about Zoop, Perpetual Bucket Man, is a very stupid in-joke.
Mm-hmm. The
Wherein I
stupidest.
had a question at a restaurant, and it was soup related.
Yeah, we were... I forget... What was the name of the restaurant? Was it Macaroni Grill?
No,
No.
I've never been to Macaroni. We don't even have a Macaroni Grill in the state, I don't think.
Well, it was one of those
It was
Italian-esque
like
kind of places.
somebody's Italian zone.
Yeah. And it said...
Fizoli's?
No.
Oh.
Anyway, all the things that comes with a selection of soup. But he couldn't find soup anywhere on the menu. So the waiter comes by, says, "Yes, I have a question." "Yes." "Soup?"
That's roughly how I intoned it too. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
yes, I have a question. Soup? for it. Speak of soup, but it indicated not what blasted soup it was. I had an inquiring mind that wished to know. I don't remember if I wound up having the soup.
I think you did. I'll skip Hunter's Keep for now.
Did I administer it? Administer any?
I don't remember.
Administer any. Soup for the overpaid. That's terrible. It's dumb and I should feel dumb. And you're going a little over 10% fasting.
Mm-hmm. Bats!
Then game mechanics. Free supplies!
Supplies!
Taste chiropter.
Chiropterific. Okay, clear that spot.
Boardman slag. It's just melted right down. Surprised you can't dock at Thanatopsis.
I mean, there's not really anything there.
There's a couple of stairs. Looks like there's an old thing.
Oh, I forgot to pick up a tomb colonist. Oh well.
Perpetual Bucket Man inquires, which place in the Untersea would you own a home if given the chance?
Oh gosh, I haven't been enough places to really know. That town outside the castle place. That seemed pretty nice. Ow, my leg.
The town outside the castle place.
Remember that castle that I went into way too early?
Oh, yes. Isn't it up in the frozen north?
Oh, it's not. It's north-ish, but not like at the edge of the map.
So I'm pretty sure that castle's made of ice. Dusty glass of wine.
You need Terror 25.
Let's search in those restaurants.
Go.
The Vengeance of Jonah.
Seeks Passage. Yeah.
Soup?
Offer a strange catch. They will pay a small fee and return some of the material to you as supplies.
That's a good use for that.
Mm-hmm.
And recruit the guy as a cook.
Mm-hmm.
For 300 echoes and some other stuff.
3 supplies for 1 strange catch. Nice.
70 of the organs may be consumed only if boiled in the beast's own venom.
They're remarkably nutritious, although the taste does rather linger. Good lord, does it linger. Move on, taste, move on. Alright, recruit as cook. 300 echoes, worth it.
Done.
And sell the mushroom wine.
promotional document says, disclaimer, the taxes on the southern continent are criminal.
Alright now. Explore. Picnic. Lost 2 terror. Eh. Alright, that's fine.
Don't forget to equip your guy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, this increases your pages and something else.
Hearts.
Ooh, by 6.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That sounds sucked.
I have 7 secrets. And mirrors is one of my lowest stats. She has a fang. Invite her to dine with you and ask her to remove her glasses. You'll need to tempt her with the very finest gossip of the Z. Ask her to dine with you, but don't ask her to remove her glasses. Either way, they...
Searing Enigma. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some rare endgame items. What's the ask her?
Unlocked with
Salt
at last.
song.
Song.
Strange.
Sure, let's improve mirrors. Thoughtful, focused advice. She says little, but each word is placed like a pin in a map. Proposition the clattery air. Oh my.
Oh, you cannot tell her the truth presently for some reason.
I think I need to become closer to her or something. Invite her to dine.
Yeah, romancing is actually kind of a thing in this game, apparently.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
Because
done it.
If you get an error that gives you options.
Precise bite sizes. The cooked flesh arrives still in its shell. From the claws, 8 legs, body, and head, she renders a dozen neat bite-sized piles of shredded flesh, sutured with mushroom or pinned together with a needle of chitin. Perhaps she has missed a calling as a chef. She denies it. My mother was the child of a surgeon in the first city. You might say that knife work runs in the family. There is a wicked, quirking smile at the corner of her mouth. Then there are the rumors about my father. She would deny there's any truth in those. Okay,
Rumors
so I
about
still
what,
need
a school boat?
I still need to learn more. Oh, I need a strange catch to dine with her. Oh well, I'll get another one at some point. Okay.
Steam for leather. I was gonna say sail, but this is definitely a steamboat.
Yep. That's not going to worry about them. Yeah, nope, 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 nope.
Get out of here, lifeguard. Well, having evaded that, something weighs down shore.
Let's pop in at Codex first, I guess. Report. And that's all. And that's all.
Ah, yes, the island known only as Book. Ah, in your face, lifeguard.
Oh, there's another Lifeberg. Okay. A riddling contact. Your contact's riddles make little sense to you. Perhaps you can combine them with the lore you've already learnt. Eventually you've teased the meaning out of his words. It's like trying to convince a cat to release a ball of wool. He's cat smug, too. At last you have your information. Gather intelligence. Report. 50 echoes. Ooh. My terrors is fine. Explore the town. Oh, and now I have Storm's attention. Is there a sea more sunless? Anything else?
The gods all know you exist.
Mm-hmm.
That's not safe.
Could be worse. Maybe.
And yeah,
Yeah, okay.
probably not much worse than like catching the eye of the Greeks. Like, it didn't matter if they liked you or disliked you. Just don't engage with the Greek gods. Don't let them know you are.
Mm-hmm. Especially Aphrodite.
Even the nice ones are accidentally dangerous. Like, they'll gift you some boon that you can't refuse because they insist. But it's too strong and causes more trouble than it's.
Grant you a baboon.
That's a good gift if ever there was one. If there was one. Screeching blue or red-butted baboon.
Puckeridge's Lookout. That's a dead end.
Pucker Ridge Farm remembers. around things. Palmerston's Reach.
Finally.
The train is up.
Could be. Mount Palmerston to the southeast. There it is. Some kind of ship down there. We'll worry about it later.
Yeah, another secret.
Mount Palmerston. Go ahead and deliver the smuggled souls first. You give the hooded shape a sign of recognition. It hisses the reply you expected. You hand over the crate and receive a chitty marked with thief sign. Let's see now. Brimstone Convention. There was a revolution in Hell, and the aristocracy of devils fled here. Here they plot in exile. They don't do us any harm. They stay up there, and we stay down here. If Hell's fighting itself, that's good for us. That's good for us all, isn't it? Oh, there's the merciless modiste. Need 5 parabola linen. Running water, fresh water, a welcome sound. A quiet hollow, a stream of sweet, dark water. A grove of parasynthetic fruit trees, boughs heavy with symbiotic fungus. Resupply, but keep away from the stream. Trees rarely attack. Fish, as any sailor knows, are chancier. Fish in the stream. Now and again, lazy, menacing ripples disturb the surface. There's more in there than sticklebacks. 70% chance of success. Yeah, let's just stick with the trees. Gull fruits and freshwater. 1 supply, lost 1 terror. A tranquil hour gathering the lumpy, sweet-tasting stuff from the trees and refilling your water casks. Best mark the spot. Perhaps the villagers left valuables behind. You could pick over their remains to see what you might find, you ghoul. Takes 2 supplies. Well, I am starting to run low on fuel, so I'll need to restock soon. Let's go ahead and try it. You're fortunate, lost 2 supplies, 2 zoop! And a memory of distant shores, and 5 terror. In a dry well choked with ash behind a shattered farmhouse, you find 2 casks of zoop. Emergency supplies or hidden treasure. No one will ever return for them.
Zoop.
Zoop? Daily bread. Oh, that's barely more expensive than, yeah. Let's buy a few more fuel. Oh, and I can get devil bone dice. Those were for something, weren't they? It wasn't one of the things that our friend at the docks wanted.
That's what we have.
And do they buy Zoop for more than 70 in London?
Dice. Dice first.
Okay.
You need 12 and 7 state in the Ivory and Iron Republic to fund a Tittering Artificers project.
Oh yeah, that. That's probably what I was thinking of.
Definitely. I don't see anything else. And as for Zoo. Let's see. Sells for 70 echoes. Possibly using a goodly number of things.
Hmm.
I can't say get them. Let's see. Mouths to feed. You can drink Zoop. Speak to your bandaged cook. Is that you, Zoop?
Can increase hearts with secrets. Dine. Ah, no, 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 my captain. You shall dine with me. With supplies, muter salt, and strange catch.
Someone wants something warming that requires some Zoop. Merciless Modiste eats Zoop when invited to dinner.
Well, I found 2. I don't really need to buy more, I don't think. Since the price that I can buy them here is the same as I can sell them for in London. So it's not too helpful.
It's usually used in quantities of 1, except for one that has a quantity of 7. But now we know where here is, we can just
I think I'll make my way back to the funging station. Stop in there on the way back. See what I find on the way.
I'm gonna straight up buy some from Millwall's exhibitions.
Oh, what are you?
Boat.
I am curious. Which may well be my undoing. Not hostile. Oh, now it's hostile. Faustic Corsair. Ooh. Missed.
with a name like Faustic, I'm guessing it's from Palmerston.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's bad. Why? What treasure did these villains take?
A stout crate.
2 fuel? I mean, that's something.
Fuel.
Coke, like coal, but more so, as the Department of Infernal Rarefactions would have it.
I mean, that's about right, really.
Mm-hmm.
I decided not to travel to the crater.
That option was no longer there. The Corsair's Forest.
Ah, the pirate zone. Pirate treehouse.
Mm-hmm. Bless you. Oh, wow. Time got away.
Oh, whoops.
More fuel.
Brought to you by the Cocaine Pirates.
Well then, I will find port here. Yes, please, thank you.
Yep. Here it is. Here's Mark.
All right. Yep, encountered her earlier.
Yeah, you defeated the poet in a different incarnation.
Mm-hmm. Yay, port report. That's fine for now. He can stay there. Let's explore the morn. Riddles again. Nah, I can't.
Don't got the veils for it.
Nope. Okay. Well, since it is now much later than I intended to be streaming, I should sign off. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll be back on Saturday. Should be an early one? An early grave, 3 p.m. Eastern, where we will be beginning Sanitarium. That's on Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, yes. And then at 9 p.m. that evening, Stone of Graves, where we will be starting Layers of Fear.
Oh yes, the Rita one.
Yes. And then next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, for Thursday Thanatopsis, where we will be continuing Sunless Sea. So, thank you once more, and I hope to see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night.